We are back again. Training camp has gone and come for the most part, and we got a lot to talk about, whether it's Terry, whether it's a top 5 cornerback. We got a lot to cover. Reedie, Zee, myself, and Juan, the Burgundy Breakdown, and all that starts right now. Fellas, welcome back to another week of the Burgundy Breakdown. How are we all feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling great. Camp has been exciting. A lot that we've seen over the past few days, a lot to discuss. Everything's going smooth outside of Mr. Terry. Okay, 1-7.
Definitely excited that camp is here. Can't say this is my best day in the office, but hey, we here. We thugging. Excited about camp. Excited about some things that we're gonna talk tonight about in terms of Jacory Krosky-Mert. Reedie's gonna be upset to hear that one. Your man Reedie at camp said, "Oh, you too, bro." Hey, I'm like, look, man, it's just I always was a fan of his game, but after seeing him in person, he ain't do nothing spectacular to sell me. But it's just like, when somebody has it, like that's just how you can describe him. And he just has it. Whatever it is to you, that's what JCM has. And he's gonna be fired, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I agree. But don't let Reedie fool you. He definitely yesterday was prepping himself to be a fan. You know what I mean? So he's on record. Trying to agree and think Bill is going to be something. He's playing the seas. I'll just put it there. For the switch over.
DQ love him. I'll say that.
They do.
Man, everybody loves him. He's been, outside of Mikey, he's probably been the second most trending name at camp. Everybody, and Trey Amos, but everybody's talking about JCM. We getting all these different. Now everybody wants to say he's RB1. They're even talking about he might start the season at RB1. We leaving camp. People talking about Brian Robinson gonna get cut. It's just all types of crazy stuff going.
People on crack then.
Yeah, and like you said, I stand that I think at some point, he's gonna put a huge dent into Brian Robinson's carries, or potentially they're gonna be sharing the backfield, but I don't think he's gonna, just get this man out of here and not have a roster spot. That's too far. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Reedie, how you feeling?
I'm just letting y'all talk.
You gotta do that. Sit in the corner, back of the room, just like, man, I just gotta be here because I don't get fines. He was Marshawn Lynch.
I'm trying to figure out who's everybody. He's talking about everybody. Who is everybody?
I'm saying you seeing it everywhere. When I say everybody, that's what I'm saying. Like you seeing it more and more on the medias and people talking. That's what I'm saying.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that JCM isn't a good player. He's a great player, actually. But I'm just not ready to say that he's about to come in here and knock 2 running backs out the box. Like, I'm not doing that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to glaze. I'm not going to glaze off of something that I've seen in one practice or this, that, and the third. Wait till we get to the preseason games. Then we can crown him. Until then, we need to pump the brakes. We've seen 17 highlights on his highlight tape. That's it. And y'all ready to say this and say that? I'm not saying that he's not going to be good because I think he is. But I'm just saying, like, relax. And I got one person, and I'm going to break it here. One person who I talked to out at camp who said he thinks he gets cut. But we ain't talking about that, huh?
We was talking about that when you was fixing the situation over there. But yeah, we was talking about that.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't think he gets cut. I think that's cap. I think that's cap. But so I ain't even gonna get on here.
Major cap.
Juan say that's Stephen A-ish.
That saying Jason,
Yeah,
okay, that is bell to ass material.
But actually,
Juan, what
not.
we doing, Juan? What we doing, Juan? Ain't talking about that, Juan. Ain't talking about Juan.
Putting shades on now.
Yeah, man, we got our hater bloggers on, man.
I'm skinny over
How
here.
was you doing, Z? Yeah, you real skinny over here.
Okay.
Man.
Wow.
Mm.
Babe, where my shades at, babe? Go give me some shades. But yeah,
My
man,
fellas.
make sure y'all like, share, subscribe at the Burgundy Breakdown, WSH on all platforms. Subscribe to the YouTube, the IG, the X account. We finally getting our pages up and running, so make sure y'all transition over there. And yeah, like fellas, so let's just roll right into it. Let's start with Terry. It's a lot of talks about top 5 money. It's been talks about it was a report that came out today. They said that the team is going to offer him a 2 to 3 year extension, just above Cortland Sutton,
30.
and he got 4-year 92, which was 23 million a year. So just above. Actually, they put slightly above. 23 million to me is talking like 25, 26. Terry already makes that now. So I think it's capped. Shefty said he thinks Terry wants nothing less than 33. So how y'all feeling about a lot of reports that's been coming over the last three to 4 days. Actually, as a reminder, Terry did report to camp on Sunday and to begin his hold in. And it's just been all type of speculations from there. And people are coming for Buddy Baker's head. So let's talk about it. How y'all feeling about all this?
Yeah.
So I think I pretty much think that these reports are capped. One. Because I think Terry doesn't. I think they don't offer. I think they offer 30 million. That's going to be the middle ground. They're going to offer 30 million. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere around, we were kicking the numbers around somewhere around the maybe 90. Give them maybe 65 to 70 guaranteed. Somewhere in that range, 3-year deal. Go from there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be what they're talking about, these low numbers. Come on, man. The man's already making 24, 25 right now. So why would $3 million extra dollars from he turned up the last 3 seasons that he's been 2 seasons that he's been under this contract. So that's dumb. That doesn't even make sense to me. So I don't even know why they're reporting that. They need to just hold their horses on that one, because he's going to come in somewhere between 30, 31. It might not be 34. But you got to think also, if I'm an agent, I'm going to tell us to bid high, because we know the team's not going to pay that. So then they got to find the middle ground somewhere in the middle. So I think the middle is 30 million, because I think that's what they're willing to pay.
That's a good point. So what if everybody's getting on his Buddy Baker's head, including myself, but what if that was his whole tactic to begin with, was to go in super high to where they say, all right, fine, we'll meet you at 30. In reality, 30 is where he really wanted to have his client be at. That's a good point, because I've been on his head heavy. Like as of recent, it kind of started a few days ago after thinking about it. Like, I'm not mad at Terry McLaurin. This is not Terry McLaurin's fault. This is his agent's fault for not getting him paid, because he doesn't know what he's doing. Clearly. As Garrett Wilson then got paid, Cortland Sutton got paid. So a lot of people felt like the leverage that they did have at some point is no longer there, because Cortland Sutton is early similar to Terry McLaurin in terms of production and age at this point. That being said, though, I still think Terry McLaurin deserves to get paid more than Cortland Sutton, but his agent doesn't have what is it? In my opinion, at least, this is how I was looking at it. Like, his agent doesn't have a track record of having superstar talent. Terry McLaurin's his biggest client that he currently represents. So maybe he's trying to make a statement, or something for his personal agency gain. Like, I got Terry McLaurin this much money. Look what I can do for you. That's how it's kind of feeling toward to me. And that's why when Terry came out at Eastern Motors, I said, bro, that's not Terry talking like that. That's his agent. Because all of a sudden now he's this selfish guy. He doesn't feel valued, right? But this is the same guy as come on, as we saw on Reedie and Zee channel, right? Lewis Riddick said it. Like he has the best situation. There's not many situations any else that he could go to have the situation that he dreamt of and that he wanted. So you think all of a sudden he just is willing to give all that up for an extra $2 million? No. This is his agent telling him, Terry, I can do this for you, I can do this for you, I can do this for you. And Terry's sitting around like, what are you doing? I want to be out here with the fans. I want to be out here with the players. You know what I'm saying? This is I love this. And I'm missing this because you're telling me, you're promising me something that clearly doesn't seem like it's happening. So it wouldn't surprise me if we see in a couple months to a couple years from now that he's parting ways with his agent Drew, well not Drew Rosenhaus, but Buddy Baker. That's just my little spill on it.
Man, Terry need to get rid of Buddy Baker right now. Because Juan, you brought up that good point that Rio posted about a few other days. Terry McLaurin is the biggest name on his client list. It's Terry.
Client list is ass.
Tershawn Wharton, Jeremy Chin, no Sweet Chin music, Reed a Blankenship, so already an in-division rival, Shaquille Griffin, Patrick Ricard, Demetrius Knight Jr., the rookie out of Cincinnati, DeAndre Carter, for those who enjoy their throwbacks, Chandler Brewer, Michael Juergens, not Cam Juergens, Michael Juergens, Scott Matlock, the fullback DN down in LA. Can I interest you in an Aiden White? Can I interest you in a Darrell Nachami or an AJ Woods? Like, none of these names scream you are in the business to make money. This is in the name of you're screaming to find a player to latch onto and run with. Because I said this to Reedie and Zee, what, Monday afternoon when we had a phone call. I said his agent looks like a Disneyland employee. Not Disney World, Disneyland. I've seen better agents at State Farm. I might as well call up Jake from State Farm. He ain't giving me my money.
Disneyland was in Cali, right?
Exactly.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. He definitely said that I seen better agents at State Farm before. Hey, bro.
Like, come on, dude. Like, I'm looking at this dude on the field. I'm like, who is this clown?
Man, I was telling Lake the other day when Terry was standing out there, we were at camp and Terry came out and he was just standing there for like 20 minutes just talking. In my head, I'm like, who the hell is he talking to? I'm trying to record to see if he turns around to the crowd, see if he say anything, do anything, you know what I mean, trying to be able to have some content. He stood there literally like 20 minutes just talking. And I didn't know who he was talking to. It didn't hit me until later on that I realized. I'm like, oh, damn, that was his agent. You know what I mean? So my viewpoint on the whole thing is that, you know, it is starting to look like it's, you know, the agent is having a lot of influence on it. You know what I mean? In the beginning, you know, I'm still on Terry's side a little bit because I do feel like he deserves a new deal. He can get some more money. But in reference to the fact of like, you know what I mean, not being outside with the team. You know, when Ayuk held in, he was out there. He was stick his head in the huddle, here with the play call, stand back. He was involved of some sort. When Jamar Chase held out, he was there of some sort. Like Terry is sitting in the building. I mean, they say he's in meetings. They're saying he's working out. He's going through rehab or whatever with his ankle. But like, it's like, and then you coming out at the end and you signing autographs. It looks funny. But one thing Reedie said a few weeks ago that just keeps playing in my head is that what if they really just doing it like this to try to build a story to show us in Hard Knocks, like just to kind of, you know what I mean, just to kind of create a mess because that's what sells. And it's like
pro wrestling.
That's just in the back of my head. Like, what if they handle it like this, a script or something? I don't know, but it just seems weird, and it's not. It doesn't really fully seem natural. Is what I'm
I
saying.
didn't realize that Commanders were bought by TKO Group. I didn't realize Triple H was in the creative process, handing us scripts for promos.
It could be just the NFL in a sense.
I
Not
mean,
even just them. If Goodell say we trying to, bump up Hard Knocks or whoever got influence on it, you never know.
I mean, if next week I see Terry McLaurin at SummerSlam, I'm gonna come back to this video and be like, well, we're on to something.
So I can't believe that they're trying to pump up Hard Knocks like a PR scheme stunt, because Hard Knocks doesn't start until November. So like we're well off into the season at that point. So I don't know if that's necessarily a thing or not, but
Yeah. Louis Riddick was touching on sorry to cut you off, but Louis Riddick was talking about the whole Trey Hendrickson situation in Cincinnati about contracts and how you pay the proud people in your building because they're not problem people kind of thing. And I listened to that. I clipped it up. We can play it here in a minute. I went, if you just switch out the name Trey Hendrickson for Terry McLaurin, it's the same story. The deal should have gotten done already. Why is the NFL making this such another big problem than it already needs to be? We can play it if we want, unless we don't want to get copyrighted. If not, I can throw this in a reel or whatnot. But the fact of the matter is, two of your biggest names in their respective groups, and Hendrickson and McLaurin, for whatever reason, cannot get these simple, that's bad because they're relatively simple deals that could have gotten done 3 months ago, and we all would have been chilling. We're all here, but it's just relax. It's just a mess. But yeah, we're jumping off onto the Burgundy Breakdown officially now. But yeah, we can play the video if we want. We can roll the beautiful bean footage.
That $50,000 a day starts to add up. And that's money that cannot be forfeited. I mean, that cannot be just waived. He's going to have to pay that fine when ultimately he signs his contract. I'm just shocked that we're even at this point, though. I really am. I'm shocked that a guy of Trey Hendrickson's football character, personal character, his production on the field in the past, and what you project him to do in the future is at a point where now we're continuing to drag this on, because with every single day that he misses, you're putting him at risk for some kind of stupid or ridiculous, unnecessary soft tissue injury or something of that nature that winds up cutting down on his production once you do get him under contract and get him on the football field. And then the conversation becomes, see, this is what happens when you pay guys who are going to be 31 years old and they miss time, and they're guys who they're on the downside of their career, when it really, this is all unnecessary. This is an easy contract to do. This should be figured out. Look, I just don't understand these types of things. It's hard enough to build a football team, but with premium players that are premium people that have produced for you in the past and are going to produce for you in the future, this is easy. And it seems like the NFL has a habit of making this very difficult.
He was hot.
He was speaking facts.
Yeah, he sounded pissed.
And I was like, well, this isn't much different than what Lake was saying with y'all on the Monday Command should have been done already. Terry listened to the wrong folk. His agent is telling him nonsense. Like, if this had gotten done last month, we'd all be here celebrating. Terry would have been having catch of the year and training camp. Now we are still sitting here July 30th, 2025 saying, yo, where my money? Where my money at? Cortland Sutton got paid. Higgins got paid. Chase got paid. I think Devonta Smith got his contract extension this year if it wasn't last year. Offensive line again and signed left. Bernard Ryman just got paid. Colton Miller just got paid. If we want to, I'm not going to touch on the Raiders right now. Like, everyone, every other position is getting paid. But you see the one guy who everyone is named underrated, overlooked, and yet celebrated to a T for being a premium player for now a premium franchise, and all of a sudden we can't get a deal done.
Yeah, it's baffling for sure. It's definitely baffling, and I'm not sure what it's going to take, or what. Well, more so when it's going to happen. But it definitely need to be soon, because I definitely fear that the chance of him getting hurt And you know what I mean, just it's showing out there in camp that he's needed out there. The offense, from my observation, the offense isn't moving as swiftly, as fluently. You know, yesterday they did all 9 routes, pretty much damn near the whole practice.
Dang.
Jaden was throwing the deep ball, and you know, what I mean, it was drops. It wasn't many of them caught. Debo caught one, end up getting tackled. Chris Moore dropped one clean in his hands. I'm trying to think who else. Noah Brown dove for one and missed it.
I heard
It
Brooks
was
had a drop.
Yeah, bro. It just they're not really hitting on all cylinders now. I mean, their offense is having moments, you know, so they don't look horrible. But Terry
Compared to
is
the defense.
Terry is definitely missed out there, and you know his presence is certainly needed.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, but let's keep talking about that, because y'all were, I think Juan is just not feeling well, guys, so he had to hop off. So praise out to Juan for that, and I'll touch on someone else in here in a second. Y'all were boots on the ground these past few days of training camp. Y'all were in the limelight. Y'all were in the dead of heat, the dog days of summer, as we put it, and legitimately as hot as it can be. What was it like at training camp? Whether it was defensive plays, offensive plays, because I think y'all were there when that Mikey one-handed INT went down, and that blew up Commander Stewart. We all went, "Yep, this secondary is becoming locked down."
Go ahead, Reedie.
I mean, it was a great atmosphere. You know, the fans came out in droves. They were out there, especially that first day when it was open to the public. It was packed. It was packed both days, but I feel like that was the most packed day. Sunday, when they had the season ticket holder days, it was a little less. You know, but it just was. It's just an aura that's over, you know, this team and like what we can be and what we have become to be. And it just feels good. It just feels good. Just like that negative stench is just off us, and it's just all positive vibes as it relates to everything. You know what I'm saying? You had your oohs, your ahs. You know what I'm saying? You know, some plays were made, but there was also, like they say, pause. There was some meat left on the bone.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. You know, guys are definitely flying around the field. You know, defensively, you know, the standouts to me have been Mikey. I've seen Noah I make, you know, plays consecutive days. You know what I mean, as far as like in the linebacker, well, the pass rush you can't really tell because they're not, you know, they're rushing and they're stopping. But Jaden did, you know, roll out on a few plays. You know what I mean? Of course, you know, in game situations, he would have attacked or would have done, you know, some other things to kind of finish the play. But you know what I mean, Cam Madrano caught an interception yesterday. You know what I mean? So it's definitely been plays. You know, Trey Amos is with his pass breakups. Lattimore the first day or so when we were there, because one of those days he didn't practice, which I think was yesterday. Day before yesterday he didn't practice. But yeah, it's you're getting a good mix, a lot of energy on the defense. Offensively, you know what I mean, I did notice that Connolly and Wiley definitely have been rotating at right tackle. Connolly has majority. I mean, even though they've been rotating, it hasn't been like a 50-50. You know, a lot of times I'm seeing Connolly with the twos. Ja'Cory Brooks has been seen with the ones. Krosky Merritt has been seen with the ones.
Corey squared.
Ben Sinnott, I haven't really seen much of, and
God damn it.
Whenever I get back out there, I'm gonna try to pay attention because I'm just like, where is he? You know what I mean? And I really haven't seen much to the tight ends, but also one of those days, you know, we arrived a little late, so we could have missed some stuff like that. But it seems like Jaden, you know, from what we've heard, Jaden likes Ja'Cory Brooks. So, you know, he could be definitely, you know, a wild card to make the roster. You know, he probably have better chance than we thought. But, yeah, I mean, I still think it's more. And the one day that they did have padded practice, was kind of light. You know, we left practice with Reedie was saying, damn, like they didn't even really do much. I thought I was, you know, we was gonna get more out of that. You know, and that ended up being how it was. But overall, I mean, it's good energy from the fans. It's definitely packed. You know, I mean, the camaraderie, you know, good seeing all the other content creators and, you know, networking and connecting and just mingling. That the spirit is there, but I mean, of course, it's been hot as shit too. But you know, outside of that, just want to get Terry out there, so I think it'll make the offense flow much better. But Debo is the dog; he's gonna be a problem.
And I'll just add, Ben Sinnott, he had a key block that he flashed in front of my eyes with a lights out block. But as far as like anything else, no. John Bates had a couple drops. I haven't really seen much of Zach Ertz, to go back to the tight end groupings. Colston Loveland. No,
Yankoff.
Colston Yankoff looks really good to me. Okay. In the 3 reps that I saw that he made a pass catch, and he ran. I'm like, damn, Colston Yankoff is fast. He looked pretty quick to me. But you know, we'll see.
Yeah, Colston Yankoff isn't he ran, I mean, for his position, he ran a bad 40, he ran a 4.7. But also when you're pretty much a tight end and fullback, I'm not gonna expect blazing speed. But I need Santa to show up. Because if he's
one of those guys, my bad, go ahead.
If he turns into the offensive Dom Hampton, where we drafted him, he had hype and nowhere to be found. I'm gonna go, how are we 2 for 7 on the first draft class, just not showing up?
Yeah, he Yankoff definitely is one of those guys in practice that a catch of, you know, like a 8-yard pass and pretty much the player's over, and then you look up, he's running into the end zone. Like he's running all the way down there, like trying to just show coaches he got a lot of energy. You know, he really trying to make the team. So I get it, but he probably that person.
He looked fast. I give him like a 12-yard gain when he got tagged. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, he had a little burst to the end zones, a little burst of energy. I'm like, Yankoff is fast. He looked like he was a little quick.
Yep.
He was like, stop it, Bobby. Stop it.
How dare you do this to him? But no, I mean, sticking with the offense, we had Nate Herbig retire like yesterday, which came out of left field because I'm like, what? Like, I know you tore your rotator cuff, and that's not an easy injury to come back from. Just ask Tony Romo about his bajillion of them. But he retired at 24, so we picked up Lucas Niang, the offensive tackle out of Kansas City, who's been a veteran. But I'm just like, this doesn't bring the depth I thought it was, because I was excited for Herbig. Had him on my depth chart, had him, you know, guard 2, center 2. I'm like, do I got to go with Michael Dieter now?
Yeah, that's the crazy part. That we got to think about it. Like, I thought he was a clean cut. Now he might make the team just off of necessity. So that retirement kind of messed us up. But I do think it's injury related. But I'm hearing that he was out there practicing his golf swing.
I heard that too.
You know what I'm saying? So if you got a torn rotator cuff, you worrying about hitting golf balls, my boy? Like, make it make sense. Yeah, I don't know.
He probably knew he was headed home.
But Zee was brought up a good point too. He was like, didn't he come off the retired list or was partially retired or something like that?
Yeah, after further research, it was an hour. He was on IR last year, but I felt like he definitely had injury history, and I felt like he toyed with retirement before. I felt like I read that somewhere, but
so do you think it was like one of those things where he got on a roster until a certain date and then he wanted to pull, I'm gonna retire so he can get the pension?
No, he might have. I believe. Well, shit, he been in the league more than 5 years, right? Was it? Is
I
it
don't
4 years or 5 years for a pension?
Herbig?
It's 3 years.
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
Well,
years.
it's only 3.
3 years.
So yeah, he's been in the league longer than 3 years, so he should already get a pension.
But once you hit a
Look.
certain amount of year, it's more money each year.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
You never
Nate
know.
Herbig.
Herbig probably wasn't feeling it. It was like, yeah, let me just go ahead and see if I can get another tier. And this will set me right.
Go with
Mm. Looks like he's been in for a hot minute. Herbig, at least. What year was he drafted? 2019. Oh no, he's undrafted free agent in the 2019 draft. So yeah, he's been in for 5 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Philly, New York Jets, Steelers, and then us. Okay, never mind. Here, I'm thinking this man's, a young center with lots of young guard, lots of. Nah, this man was 27. Been around the league. All right, never mind. I thought I had more hope. But speaking of hope, this damn secondary.
Hold on, before you go to the secondary.
Yep.
We were polled with the question if we know anything about Lucas Niang.
I'm calling it Niang. They're gonna roast me in the comment.
From what I see,
he's French.
French American professional, offensive tackle.
Yep.
And from played at TCU, 3rd round pick in 2020 for the Chiefs. Grew up in Connecticut. College career
6'6", 315, so big tackle.
Yeah.
So I mean, technically, he's a Super Bowl. He's a three-time Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, and then he second team All Big 12 in 2018. Played 33 games, started 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what it said, he announced he was on August 6th. He announced that he would opt out of the 2020 season due to COVID in college and entered the NFL. August 22, placed on a PUP, activated off the PUP 3 months later, won the Super Bowl against the Eagles.
All right, so he comes with championship pedigree.
Yeah.
He comes with knowing what it takes to win, even if he was a second or third stringer. The Chiefs have the depth for that reason. I feel like he was a starter in that Tampa Bay Super Bowl where they just got blitzed out of their mind. I could be wrong.
Yeah, he was named the Chiefs starting right tackle to begin 2021. Started 7 of the first 9 games, missing 2 with a shoulder injury before suffering a rib injury in week 9. He missed the next 4 games, made his first start at left tackle week 17. So he's guard. Okay. I mean, so he's swing tackle. Yeah. Got a little versatility. This team, these coaching staff, they love versatile linemen. So,
yep.
Is he Cornelius Lucas 2.0 or no?
I mean, if he can be better than Cornelius Lucas, I'll take it. We see someone to back up B-Dash, because if he goes down, that whole damn old line going to be a problem.
Allegretti said he's a backup center. He was saying the other day, he's getting this work at guard. Yeah, this work at left guard, right guard. He's, practice both positions and center as well. So that's Allegretti for you.
I don't see a backup center anywhere in this facility. So I don't know who you're talking about. Albenchi, I can't do it.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
I was armed. Shit,
they said Allegretti might be the right guard to start the season. And then we was on the other day with Lake, and Reedie say, I don't think Allegretti is a starter in this league. Lake was like, oh really? So I mean, people inside the building and around the team think different about Nick than we do.
I must be on cocaine some days, because I think Albenchi is not happening.
Light that shit up, John.
I don't see none.
I don't recall Lake saying that
he made the fees really
like a backup. Like, I don't think he's a starter in this league. He basically could come in a pinch and back up. Yes, correct. Yeah. But over time, nah.
Nah.
Go back and watch the clip when you said it. He made the face like, "Oh, really?"
Might have
he
to.
Ain't say nothing on it, much on it, but that's the reaction he gave us.
I'm gonna look at this depth chart because if I stand corrected, and Allegretti is the backup center, besides the third string backup is Julian Good-Jones. So, woo, guys, we're saved. We're good. No, we're not. We need a backup center. We need because if Grady is starting at guard with Cosme out, that moves Coleman into right guard. That brings Wiley down to the right.
No, Coleman will be on the left.
Oh yeah, him on to the left, Allegretti to the right. You've still got Trent Scott, Chris Paul, and Wiley.
Yeah, if Allegretti goes to, we'll be fine. If Allegretti goes to center, you still got Trent Scott and you still got Wiley that could kick in the guard. If we're assuming if Josh Conley Jr. is the right tackle.
Yeah, which depth chart wise he is. So we'll see how that plays out. But I need a true center. I don't think Dieter is the answer. BOTG is on year 2 or year 3 of his contract, so we got to figure out his future. We just had the offensive line right, and then now we got to deal with this bullshit. I can't believe. Never mind.
Yeah, I just hope Conley
draft the center next year.
I mean, Jake Slaughter out of Florida is my guess.
I hope Conley
is he gonna be there where I know you're on probably Mach 97,600, but is that guy there at a high 20-something, maybe possibly 32 pick?
I did one mock draft because I rebuilt the Saints for a buddy of mine. And I was like, Jake Slaughter is going anywhere between 16 and 22. No sacks in 2 years. He's pretty much another Connolly, like 2 sacks in 3 years kind of thing. I also know him because I'm a Florida Gators fan, so that's just icing on the cake. But and I got to do a little bit more depth into or a little more look into this offensive line room, but we got to figure out this level because we felt the presence when BOTG went down. You went, oh, this offensive line don't got his captain going down with the ship.
Yeah, but so I'm gonna pose a question, like in our heading is camp standouts. So for me, the camp standouts for me is the entire secondary. The entire secondary has been balling this entire camp from what my eyes have seen. Trey Amos is what we thought he would be. Frankie Stanford still is what we thought he was.
I think he got better.
Yeah, and Lattimore looks the part. They're not even going to his side. Like, so if they're not even going to his side, whoever's over there is not open. Period.
Oh,
period. Jaden threw in double coverage. You got to remember that one Jaden Lane caught
catch
double coverage over top of two people.
Sanders still and Quan
and Mikey. Yeah.
So you got your corner and your safety, and he threw that. You know what I'm saying? So the 2 outside guys, I'm not worried about it. Not at all. Yeah. And then even the backups are coming in and they're balling.
Jones and Iguodala.
So that's what I was saying, the other day. Like, it's going to be hard to figure this out, this numbers game, in a few weeks. Because what do we got? 40-something days until week 1?
Roughly, yeah. I mean, I've built my 53, and it took me a minute to figure out do I keep
39. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 39 days. Rebuild days. But no, I built my 53 because I was bored one day. I was like, I'm gonna put together my 53, and I had to debate: do I keep 6 corners, and who's gonna be corner 6? Is it Carlin Vigors? Is it Robin McDaniel? Was it gonna be Fentrell Cypress? But they had to release him for Vaughn. Or no, they had to release him for something else. Like I was for Terry, yeah. So I was like, okay, so I gotta figure this out. But the fact, like Asia said, we moved from no quarterback depth to cornerback depth with good corners is a great problem to have. We went from the days of Forbes and St. Groupie, St. Flag, and Michael Davis to Fro, Chill, and Lattimore. I'm taking it all day, every day. Zee, who are your standouts?
My standouts of camp has definitely been Mikey. And hooping. I wanted to say Ja'Cory Brooks. He had a few drops that I saw. You know what I mean? So I'm a whole standstill on that one until you know what I mean, to see how he finishes up with camp. Bill.
Bill.
And if I had to say one other person, I would say damn, I don't think I know anybody else. I mean, other like you said, other than the rest of the DBs, but I want to say something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't say D line because, like I said, they're not really getting a lot of rush, because they can't do but so much. So yeah, I'm gonna just say those two.
All right. I mean, y'all pretty much took most of mine. I'm gonna throw in Jalen Lane. I think Jalen's been balling out, whether it's pump return, kick return, receiving. The fact that he's jumping over top Mikey and Quan for that back post touchdown, I said, "Oh, hello."
84 has had a good camp too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't say his name for shit.
So I think we tend to sometimes to say, like Z, you made the comment you're going to hold your horses on Ja'Cory Brooks, but we have to remember that a couple drops doesn't really matter because I mean you're going to have drops. Is he doing everything else? Is he doing everything else right? Is his technique right? Is he stacking the receiver? Is he sitting down in his zones? Is he doing what he's supposed to? Is he where he's supposed to be? And to me, it looks like he is because Jaden keeps going to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he had a couple drops, but that comes with the territory. I get that. So I don't think that that's going to necessarily be negative against him. Now, if he's doing everything else wrong too and still having drops, then I don't know. But if he's doing everything else right and he had one or two drops, then that's I think that's cool. I think that's fine. That's forgivable. You know what I'm saying? It happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember I definitely agree it's forgivable. I ain't trying to hold it against him. I just said I want to see more to see if it's like consistent drops, if it's, you know what I mean, he's doing some good things consistently, or if it's gonna be that. So that's why I was saying that.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when Jamar got drafted in 21 and they were saying, "Oh, he can't catch a ball, man. This man got draws, he got brick hands, butterfingers, you know, can't I'm not gonna make the usual jokes." And then you look at what he's doing now. 1,500 yards, 12 touchdowns, 100, $40 million wide receiver. Like, oh, camp is gonna be camp. Cool. Like Reedie was saying, if he has one or two drops here and there, cool. But if he's having 5-6 drops per session of training camp, then we gotta be like, what did Louisville teach you that you decided to drop on your way to the draft?
Now, a guy that's flashing, like route running wise, is Moore. Like Chris Moore be wide, and he had a couple drops. Like this 9 ball that was thrown to him. And I think it might have been a deep post, but he was over. Jaden threw it. It was similar to the De'Ami Brown catch against Detroit. He was gone, dead to rights. That thing hit his finger. The whole practice, everybody that was out there was like on the edge of their seat, like, oh. And then it was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? We could not believe that he did not come down with that ball. It was so perfect. It was a perfect pass. In stride, over the shoulder, you know what I'm saying? Perfect.
Yeah.
He tracked the ball. It touched his fingertips. He just didn't. It touched his hands, not even his fingertips. It touched his full hands, and he just didn't come down with it.
Do you think someone like a Chris Moore, let's say hypothetically they keep 7 wide receivers coming into this year, do you think someone like a Chris Moore takes a spot over a KJ or crap, what's his face? Not Noah Brown. Yeah, like over a KJ Osborne. Michael Gallup, thank you.
Yeah, Michael Gallup, to me, and I know I'm on a record saying that I thought Michael Gallup was going to, be this, but after these last 2 practices, I don't know. I'm ready to switch up on him.
Coming to reality.
he's looking like he just doesn't have that burst that he was known for. It's like he gets there, like he's in position. He goes to stack the DB, and when he's trying to stack the DB, they're running with him. He's no separation. So I don't know.
Yeah. If that's the case, then Brooks is making this roster guaranteed.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much they said that he's probably going to make the roster because he cannot get on. You can't put him on the practice squad because somebody's going to take him
immediately.
Man. And he emphasized that Jaden likes him.
I mean,
Jaden trusts him.
I think outside of Noah Brown, I think he's the biggest, meaning height-wise, receiver on this roster. Ja'Cory is 6'3". I think the next one after that is what? Noah at like 6'1".
Is he 6'3" though? He don't look 6'3".
ESPN has him at 6'3". Draft Combine had him like 6'2" and like 9'10".
More like 6 feet 6. He don't look that much more taller than Terry. Just the eye, like Reedie likes to say, the eye test. Just the eye test from the stands. He don't look 6'3". So I'm verdict is out on that. But Chris Moore looks tall. I'm talking about Brooks.
No, 80. Oh yeah, Chris Moore. Yeah, he don't look that tall. But 84, Strachan looks tall.
Yeah,
he's not a small dude.
Moore looks tall.
Jacoby Jones.
Brooks don't really look that. Yeah, Jacoby Jones number 10, right? I think he wears number 10.
Is he 10?
Yeah, I think so.
I
mean, him and Tress.
Sharing the number. I got
same number. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, I know I'm not tripping about Tress.
And Jones was under. Where did Jones come from?
UCF.
Okay.
Undrafted.
Because he could. When I see his name, I always think of the other Jacoby. Was it another Jacoby Jones that used to play for like the Patriots or the Raiders or something?
Talking about Jacoby Jones, the Raven, that passed away.
The Raven. I think every time I see that name, I think of the other one.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Jacoby. Real quick, only because I happened to say rest in peace to Jacoby Jones. Rest in peace to the 4 people who passed away, aka murdered at that shooting in Manhattan at the NFL league office, and I got their names. Officer, I'm gonna just say his last. Officer Ismail, Julia Hyman, Alon Etienne, and Wesley Lapardier. Rest in peace to them, because that was just something that should not have happened. I don't know how he got through the lobby. The shooter, that is, like, if for those who are watching, whether we clip this out or not, if you need help, go get help. Don't let it linger. Don't let it fester. Don't do the dangerous thoughts in your head. Go get some help. Mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. Go get the help. Because this should not have happened.
Yeah. Agree. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to all those affected. Prayers out to all the families affected, from the 3 of us and Juan who had to hop off. So all the prayers, love, condolences out to those families and the community. I was at the movies when that happened, and I had to look at my phone. I was like, this building looks familiar, because the NFL league office in New York. I went, oh.
Yeah, they said he was trying to get to the league office, but he got on the wrong elevator. He had a note in his pocket. He was upset because he said the NFL gave him CTE, but he never played in the league.
Right.
So,
yeah. But again, we technically still don't know the effects of CTE. AB is a walk-in case ready to study, so still don't know the full effects. But rest in peace to those affected. Prayers out. I had to touch on that real quick, but I'm just shocked this offense is kind of stuttering and pick it up. But y'all were on with Chad on Fox 5 DC on Sunday, making headlines and videos. I said, oh, look who's making it out here.
Make sure we plug the Burgundy Breakdown.
Yeah.
Follow the collab show.
Saw that. I was like, oh, look at these boys. Look at them.
Yeah, man. Just putting in the work, man. Connecting, getting out of our comfort zone and talking to people. And I mean, also just alignment. When you when you are and where you need to be, like good things is gonna come your way. So, definitely thanks to Chad for featuring us on 5. Thanks to Linnell for the interview, right outside the camp. Thanks to Lake for hopping on with us, and some other connections that we've, built over the last few days. We locked in, and we definitely trying to, like we said, man, we love this shit. So we definitely trying to take it to the next level. And sometimes you got to get out your comfort zone and, just push yourself. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some stuff brewing in the pot right now, coming soon. But be on the lookout for that stuff. Just to plug that. But yeah, man, it's just like the love within the community is just, just great. And people know, like we think that like we're podcasters, like people really don't know us. People know us. People come up to you and be like, yo, I know y'all watch whatever y'all Reedie and Zee or whoever. Like it's just like all the time. It's just like crazy. Like I live in Baltimore and it's people that have come up to me and my wife. We were downtown and was like, yo, bro, you Reedie and Zee, when y'all coming out with another video? And I'm like, man, like this is Baltimore. Like this is not even Commander's country. And we in Baltimore, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's crazy. So we got to keep doing what we doing. And I'm gonna just give a little insight, having some discussions out there, at camp with some people that are really plugged in, sources of Reedie and Zee. People are really like looking to us for the news, not just Reedie and Zee, but I'm just saying us as content creators, us as
creators,
podcasts.
Yeah.
What's going on? So just keep doing what you're doing, and everything's gonna work out,
Yeah, I was upset. I I couldn't get up there. I was like, man, Reedie, Zee, Juan, Josh, Rio, Herb, Rico, Ed. I was like, I couldn't get my fat ass a ticket this year of all the years. I was upset.
We had a ticket for you, John.
I know. I couldn't make the time. I had too many plans made. That was my problem.
Nah. But definitely also shout out to Asia. Just it was dope. It was dope. I'm walking. I'm like, Asia. So got to meet her pops, her sister.
Okay.
It was dope. Got to take a picture together, and me and Reedie always praise Asia for always showing love. We're definitely one of our favorites. So salute to her. And she said she came up from North Carolina, John. So you could take that drive.
I can
to camp.
I would have driven up if I had the time. That was my problem.
Yeah, and
I had work, church and work. I said, oh, it's over for me.
Yeah, call out. You gotta call out, John.
I ain't making much. I ain't making much as is.
We were telling.
You got no sick day?
I got maybe a sick day built up.
Man, you better pull that sick day. I do. I'm sick. I ain't no explanation. I'm sick. I'll be back tomorrow.
Touch your nails behind you. I'm sick, man. I don't sell it.
Then they see John on the internet smiling for the camera. He gonna go back to work. He gonna get fired on his day off. Okay, man, Craig from Frack. Oh, that's on the tuck because you don't know what that is, John.
Go ahead. Chill, Mo.
You better go on the
email. My email come in. Jon Dowd has been waived by his work.
Go ahead.
Hilarious.
But for real though, like even Agent Father, we were telling Agent Father, like, yo, she really gives good insight, good good points and stuff like that, observations and questions and stuff like that when she's like evaluating the team or whatever, just anything. And I feel like from his reaction, like he was a proud dad. So that made me feel good.
Yeah. No, it's crazy that like y'all were saying, the people come to, I'm gonna say just us because we were talking about it, but like content creators now for news, whether it's football, baseball, video games. Like if you're into Madden and you're not watching, Bengal, or you're not watching MMG, or you're not watching RBT, you're like, oh, all right, cool. If you're watching Commanders, you're not watching Rio, you're not watching Josh, you're not watching the three of us, you're not watching Juan, you're not watching Ed, Rico, Herb, and the company. You're like, oh, I'm gonna get my news from nowhere else. Like, You wouldn't be watching ESPN radio like that no more because everyone's got their own opinion. Where here it's like, look, we love the Commanders, but if they suck, we're gonna tell them they suck.
Durant said he don't trust ESPN.
Some days it'd be like that.
Yeah. I mean, and for real, we gonna keep it a buck. You know what I mean? They got a script. You know, they gotta follow. You know what I mean? They can save us so much. It's a lot of, you know.
Unless you're Chris Russo, then you just say whatever you want.
Man, even
or Mike Tannenbaum for that matter.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what makes this lane so great. Like, we all have our own opinions. We're not all going to agree on everything, but that's the great part in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, being able to have a friendly or a heated debate about a topic because I may see it differently than you. Like, and that's what my thing to the fan base be like on Instagram, because as soon as you say one thing and you tell the truth, if a person don't agree, then they want to say this and they want to say that. We just disagree. It is what it is. It ain't the end of the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean you're not a fan. That don't mean you don't love the team. Like they gotta stop that for real. Like saying people not a fan and this, that, and the third because you got an opinion.
Ball.
You got an opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I love it.
When you go to the pages, most of the time the ones that really be crashing, you go to the page, it's some anonymous photo or some big wow. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to know who you are, but you want to run your mouth.
Photo with missing teeth. I'm like, oh, I know you can't spell.
Yeah,
like come on, dude.
It gets out of hand sometimes. Like I'm to the point sometimes in the comments, I'll just be like, Reedie, just don't even say that. It's just not even.
Yeah.
Like I got a comment from what is this, a year ago now, where it was me and Chris and we had a Rio on, and I haven't responded to this comment, and it says, Lord knows anybody can start a podcast. I'm just here for Rio. I said, oh, bet. I ain't responding to you. I said, yeah, people are just gonna complain about everything. Guess what? We still here. We also do our thing.
My comment would have been like, yeah, anybody could start a podcast. Why don't you start one and see how easy it is?
Facts.
Yeah. And why don't you start one and see what the grind really is? Because people think you just get on here and you just start bumping your gums. Nah. They don't realize the hours that you got to spend on the internet, researching, reading articles, watching
photos,
Twitter, every alert, watching every video, every press conference, so you can be in the know. When you're at your desk eating your little cheese sandwich at work, I'm probably at work working and still trying to stay tapped in.
Nah, that's facts.
I was at work, power went out, we're cleaning, and that's that Debo message. I said, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. And I gotta retweet all this bullshit. Debo Commander now and put the post up. Hey, I'm back. You took 15 minutes. Don't worry about it.
I'm listening to 106 all day, every day. And every car I get in, 106 is a preset. I get cussed out about it. I'm giving my kids a bath. I got some YouTube on in the background, like whatever it is, you multitasking, trying to feed yourself with as much information as possible. Shit, I was up last night to like midnight watching videos and everything. My wife like, let's go to bed. I'm like, I'll be up in a second. I'm down here watching videos. Like,
and then the other thing is like, they act like we're supposed to be beefing with each other because we're content creators. We're in the same lane. Like, I want to see all of the content creators win. Like, you know, like, like it's enough for all of us to eat for real. Like, I watch the other content creators and be like, damn, that was a good take on that, or whatever. I'm watching other people's shows and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said before, like before I was even podcasting, I was listening to Juan. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is.
And he's the youngest one out of the four of us too, which is the crazy part.
Right.
And and another thing too, I like to, like, first of all, I'm just a genuine dude. I'm even keel, I'm chill. I ain't never really getting all crazy and wild, and I don't carry myself with no hate. So every chance I get, I try to, you know what I mean, bring that forth and show people like, what's up, bro? Like, how you doing? How the pod going? Whatever. You know, how the family, whatever, cool, boom. Man, wish you luck, man. Make sure, you know, hit us up when you want to do a collab. We'll hit you up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it's all love. like everybody. That's me. Because at the end of the day, like Reedie said, well, just because we doing the same thing, don't mean we got to be against each other. You can more things are accomplished, more goals are reached a lot of times when people come in collaboration rather than doing it yourselves, and you know what I mean, and helping each other out. So I mean, anybody out there, you ever want to start a podcast, got any questions, whatever, feel free to ask me. Information is free. Like, you know what I mean? That's just what it is. But also on the flip side, like any content creator out there, Reedie and Zee and Jon as well. I'm speaking for Jon. Ain't no hate in none of our blood. You know what I mean? We out here. Hit us up.
Yeah. Now if you're an Eagles fan, might be a little hate in our hearts. But other than that, not mess with
like literally, and I don't want this to sound like I'm being like cocky or nothing like that, but I don't have to do this. Zee doesn't have to do this. We do it because we like it. We love it. We love this team. Like we love. That's why we do it. Like they say, like find a job that you love. Like my regular job pays damn good, but I don't love that like I love this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like one of them things. Like I'm doing this because I love it, and if we make it, like I told Zee the other day, like if we start, you know, we making buku money, enough money to do this. I don't care. I don't care about making off of that. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I don't personally like this is fun to me. Like this is what I like to do. Like some people like to play the games. Play the game. I like, you know, talking sports. I'm a hockey guy. I'm a football guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so anything with the Capitals, the Commanders, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is on that board.
No, fact.
But yeah, let's move this along. We done went on our little rant for
yeah, we did a little rant.
Yeah, I mean, we touched our three topics. What's the etc.? Well, I
could go on my rant about Unk getting fired by ESPN if we want to get on my. If I want to start
my. Let me see
what
you got to say about that.
All right,
what you got to say about
that? How did this happen? You were in the media for the past 2 years, getting on chat about, man, you can't be letting girls do this. Oh, you nasty freak. And then you get the video job out of Michelle. You're the man behind Michelle, both behind the scenes and behind her at the same time on Michelle Instagram Gate. Live. Michelle Gate. And then all of a sudden, you get this could be your daughter's age, because this man damn near 60. As Dr. Umar would say, you got the Snow Buddy Siren, you got the White Girl Wonder, you got the White Chocolate Widow, and then you got beat for this money.
Hey, bro.
You got beat for 25 to 30 mil as a settlement.
Took his cash and his job.
Yeah. Had the audacity to say, I can retire from OnlyFans now. How dare you let her do this to you?
I hope they don't mess with his streams, though.
Probably not, but
I think he's going to be fine when it comes to that. But go ahead, Jon, finish your monologue.
Like how would you let this happen? Because it's a 2-year relationship. I didn't realize they were paying escorts like that. I didn't realize you could buy the Future is Bright package on OnlyFans like that. I didn't realize that was possible. You saw Blonde and you said, "Man, Michelle done left me. I'm gonna need to find a new avenue." And this one doesn't cost you $25 to $30 million plus what you're making at ESPN. Unk. Oh, you unk for real. Not even joke. You unk for real. Chad was right. Chad had it right all along.
So my thing is this. Why didn't you make her sign an NDA? Like you got bread, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like you gotta be strategic. You gotta be smart. You know,
or some like fake prenup or something.
He saw some young
honey.
Some young
she not even on that shop for real.
I mean, we know that. We know that. You know
and I'm sorry for the females that are in the chat. I'm not trying to be, but she not sharp at all. Like
people just be geeking for the young. Just have something young.
He had Michelle. He was feeling young.
Bruh, you got bread, bruh. Like literally, you can. All you got to do is pull up in the club, have your pick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it is what it is.
I mean,
Yeah,
at least he wasn't that CEO.
They said Uncle Sweet
So
for it.
did she? So I wonder if she got mad that hit that live situation went off, and it wasn't her, and then came out about this. I wonder if that had something to do with it.
Could you imagine? She splitting the money with Michelle, but like, bitch, we made it.
Yeah.
Like
inside job all along.
I go it.
But Unc said he
fuck around. I'm gonna end up on that. What's that new J they got out there? That what's it called? The T app. Unc probably.
Oh Lord.
They probably got Unc on that J.
Oh Lord.
Hey bro, you got to be more careful.
Unc say he was upset that the news didn't come out after the Hall of Fame for Sterling.
For Sterling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's partially his fault.
Yeah. Unc, you wild for that one.
Like, come on. He is one Brittany Renner away from just ruining his whole paycheck.
Yeah.
Well, didn't he say he wasn't he trying to go smack at the porn star lady? What's her name? Unc was saying I forget what her name was. It was a whole little bit. I forgot her name. What's her name? In the chat, if y'all know what I'm talking about, the porn star lady he was trying to go at, and she was he shot his shot or something like that, and she kind of said something slick back to him.
Tiana Trump?
Who?
I call her the Walmart version of Brittany Renner.
I don't know.
But
and
no,
then Renner, like, why? I mean, I don't understand why they be tweaking over her. Bruh.
Dog.
Let me stop. I ain't even gonna go there. But Brittany Renner's, I mean, she cool, but she not like a must-have or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Brittany Renner been used more than a pair of Asics at a middle school gym. Just gone around and around and around. You want to talk about running laps? She knows how to run them.
Chill, bro.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
When he first said Aces, I was like, "Where's this going?" Hey, John, go ahead, Mo.
I'm just saying. You get around.
Hey, John, you probably was the funny white boy that could joan real good, bro. Like, hey, dude, I ain't gonna lie. We from DC, right? So DC, we call like talking back about each other is like we call it joning, right? They probably would want to fight you so bad. You real quick on your feet.
Yeah, they probably try to say something slick, think he's sweet for it.
Yeah,
he spot their ass, then they won't.
Go ahead.
But yeah, no. Shit, did y'all see about Gilbert Arenas?
His man got arrested for illegal gambling out in California.
Yeah, at his house.
Ew.
Come on, bro.
No wonder he wore number 0. His future got nothing left.
Man, bro. Bro.
Like,
come on, bro. What's up,
Nick Young about to take his whole podcast now. Nick just sitting back like, I told y'all from the beginning.
Yo, wow, dude.
Oh, then I want to bring up something real quick to y'all too. Did y'all see Cam Newton go at Gilly?
I missed it.
Hey, bruh.
I saw Gilly go at Cam though. I missed Cam go at Gilly.
I sent it to y'all. Today.
I know. I was in the meeting when you said it, but I didn't get to watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
That was real. Like what Cam said. Because he was playing part of it. Then he came back. He killed Gilly. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He did. I was about to remix that video with Future's mask off. Oh no, Gilly's a mascot.
Yeah, well.
He told that man, you can't beat me at checkers. You can't beat me at basketball. Football. Hey, bro.
Rapping. I didn't know Gilly had music like that. I had assumed he was a super fan. I was like, oh, he got music? Man, this makes more sense.
He ain't got music like that, but he got music.
Well, he can call anything music nowadays, so.
He ain't made an album or a song in years though.
Yeah, Philadelphia. Like, what we doing here?
Yeah, Gil used to be with Cash Money.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out, like my man said, and God ain't pleased. the meeting be like, and God ain't pleased. He ain't pleased with Gilly and Cash Money. I ain't pleased with him. How did he get on that label? I can't confirm him.
I don't know how he does it. Don't know how he did it. Don't know how he does it. Don't want to know.
But yeah, we got anything else?
Nah, that's
Before we
it.
get up out of here?
I think we covered it.
Well, do us a favor, like, share, subscribe, share the broadcast. Send us everybody that's online. Send us to 5 of your friends on Instagram or wherever they get their news at.
Yeah.
Tell them to come pull up and watch the show.
Yeah. Oh yeah, praise it for Prime.
Yeah, that's just hard to see, man. You know, that
So
lost some toes.
Have a bag.
So sort of. So he lost. So
removed.
if bladder removed, well, he first had a cancerous tumor removed from his bladder, and then I think it just came back to bite him the whole bladder. So he said his press conference, if you see a porta potty on the sidelines, it's real. That's for me.
So basically,
like,
is he gonna be like incontinent now, like where he can't control?
I don't know that much. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. All I'm gonna say is some people got it, some people can control it, some people can't. Dion now cannot.
It just scared me though, because it felt like damn. Like God forbid, but that's just like, damn, are we about to lose Prime?
I was about to, after the week we've just had, Actor, Ozzy, Hulk, and I was like, don't do this to Dion. We need him.
That's just scary.
It's like, spare Dion.
I ain't like it.
Oh, they saying he got a Depend sponsorship. He depending on Depend. Y'all, I can't. I can't with y'all. Y'all know what Depend is?
He got Carucci though.
Yeah.
I
can't with y'all. Depend is, for those who don't, Depend is the adult diapers. I can't with y'all.
I said the other day, I said, damn, Chris Brown is somewhere pissed. Like, damn. Prime got you.
Chris Brown had Rihanna, Carucci, Amber Rose.
Chris Brown had Amber Rose.
That's what he had. They were saying he had Amber Rose.
That's a broken light bulb right there.
Who, Amber Rose?
Wait, yeah, that's a legit sponsorship too. Oh, never mind. I didn't know he was. That was quick. He got that quick. Damn, all right, Prime. Making money however you
Yeah,
I guess.
Talk about, since we're on the Prime topic, I seen a video like his running back, who he was getting a lot. I can't remember what it was. He's getting a lot of concussions and stuff like that. So he decided that he's going to walk away from the game to pursue a dental career he wants to be a dentist. So he's trying to get a dental school. And they said that they're going to continue his scholarship. Like, I thought that was just great. Like it's bigger than football. Like, everybody's not going to. And that's one thing about coaching. Like, everybody is not going to make it to the league. Everybody's not going to be in that 1% or 2% that makes it to the NFL and stuff like that. But it's it's how you be a valuable citizen in this, in our country and stuff like that. Or, so that was really big that they're going to continue his scholarship and stuff like that, not just be about the numbers and stuff like that. Like, really be about the person. Like, that is real for me.
Yeah, like as much as we all give Prime stuff for being in the media or talking big and whatnot because he's prime time. One thing you can't deny the man, he takes care of his players, he takes care of his kids. That's why he continuously says he won't coach in the league. He cares about the kids too much to fight over grown men money. Oh, if I can help this kid out with his degree, I'm gonna do it. If the Colorado student who was at one of his press conferences asked him a really good question, he told his agent, "Hey, this guy wants an interview anytime he wants it." I went, "Oh yeah, he cares about the students.
Yeah,
he looks out for them."
But yeah, man, we gonna get up out of here, man. We'll see y'all next Wednesday, same time, same place. I'm Reedie.
I'm Zee.
I'm John.
And Juan's gone.
And yeah, so but keep Juan in y'all prayers, man. Juan's not feeling well. Last we heard he was headed to the ER. So, with prayers up for Juan. Hopefully that he makes a speedy recovery this week and we figure out whatever illness is hitting him at the moment. But we're gonna see y'all on the flip side. See y'all on social media. Holla at me.